Good morning, everyone, and how are you guys doing? Now, I'm guessing a lot of you guys aren't suffering from the morning blues as usual today because we do have the Lunar New Year holiday coming up this week. So most of us only have 2 more days of work, and then we can spend some quality time with our family and friends and relatives back in our hometowns, and some nice holiday food. And, of course, the highways will be very congested, especially on the first day of the holiday. So those of you who are personally driving to your hometown should get yourself ahead of time and also get enough sleep and food before commencing your long journey. And lots of coffee. Also, don't forget to check your car's engine oil and the battery so that you have to make your drive a lot more safer and, of course, more convenient for you as well. Alrighty, then we have some great music for you guys today to prepare you for your Monday blues. For those of you going to be stuck in Seoul, working like me, trust me, I don't have a day off. We have a great song for you guys. It's Usher featuring Juicy J with I Don't Mind. Yeah, that was Usher featuring Juicy J, I Don't Mind. And right now you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? Pretty simple, y'all. All you got to do is send a text to sharper pound 1013, but you will be charged 51. Also, if you have Kakao Talk, add us, TBS EFM, that is, as a plus friend. You can message us completely free. And, of course, you guys got Twitter, then follow us and tweet us away at TBS What's Poppin'. And our lines are open, so give us a call at 02-778-1013. And those of you with longer email, shout-outs, or questions, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in our playlist, and I know a lot of you are, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. And also check out our TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight content on audio and video. You guys can download it for free from the iTunes Store or Google Play, and it's now also available on Tabsin application. And we have a lot more coming your way, but before we do have a few words for sponsors for the first half of our show, and it's brought to you by G Market, AXA Insurance, Hwanin Pharmaceutical, and Hyundai Motor Company. Alrighty, guys, it is time for today's pick. Now, the question of the day. Do you guys like reading? Now, how many books do you guys read per month? Now, not many people seem to read a lot of books these days in this high-tech era because we have a lot of other sources to obtain information and entertain ourselves. However, reading is very important for a variety of reasons, of course. And let me remind you guys of some of them right now. First, it develops the mind. Now, the mind is a muscle. It needs exercise. And understanding the written word is one of the ways the mind can grow in its ability. And it also helps us focus on what others are communicating on. And also, reading helps us develop our skills in critical thinking. Now, critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally. And it is important everywhere you go, too, and whatever you do, because being able to think well and solve problems systematically is a huge asset for any career. Now, in addition, reading helps us develop our creativity. Now, reading and creativity actually go hand in hand because books encourage us to imagine what we're not experiencing in real life. For instance, we can become the characters of the books we read or even create a completely different story in our own minds. So it really encourages us to think about what we can't see in reality. Now, reading also helps us discover new things. We can discover new information, new horizons, new ideas, and new options and opinions through books. Now, it improves our social perception and emotional intelligence as well. And of course, the list goes on and on. But it's not so easy to make a habit of reading, even though its benefits are clear. Then, what can you do to yourself to get the habit of reading into your life? Identify what kind of reading you want to enjoy. Now, some people, they like to do research, and some people read to learn how to do things. And some people read in order to enjoy stories like fantasy, sci-fi, romantic novels, creative nonfiction, and the list goes on as well. Now, don't decide you don't like to read and just, put a book down and don't like one particular book or pick a particular kind of book. And when you finish reading one book, try and reward yourself. This is a very easy but effective way of motivating yourself, especially for people like me who do not like to read. And after that, repeat it again and again until it becomes a habit. Now remember, you'll have trial and error, but in the end, you'll slowly develop an interest in reading and make yourself wiser. All right, guys? And we have the perfect song to get yourself wiser. We have Amy Mann with Wise Up. That was Wise Up by Amy Mann. It's a good song, and it fits the mood today because For those of you not in Seoul, I drove to work tomorrow and it's kind of raining. Not crazy rain, a little drizzle, but it sets the mood kind of. It's got that atmosphere to it. Anyways, we got a lot more coming your way. But before we get into the song, of course, we're blowing up on Twitter. And I know a lot of people are like, you're not reading that many comments this time, Brian. Well, I'm here to make you guys happy. So here I go. We got Jiyeon. She said, 우울한 월요일도 What's Poppin과 함께하면은 힘이 나요. 화이팅 브라이언 보여요. 브라이언 보? 해요. Yeah, I don't know what that means. 브란보. Okay. Well, anyways, 화이팅. Thank you so much. She's saying that, it's a sad Monday morning, but of course she's spending her time with What's Poppin', and hopefully we'll brighten up your day with our music and all our information that we drop for you guys. Also, MJ with Pearl just tweeted in, I like reading books. I like poem novels, but you are the best for me. Brian, hope I have a nice day. Well, thank you so much. Actually, I know I said earlier that I'm not really into reading books, but when I was younger, I did like poems. I like writing poems. Yes, I have a whole collection of poems that I have written in the past at my mom's house, not with me, so there's no way I can share my poems with you guys. But yeah, poems and poetry were something I loved reading because, that's what music is. Music, all it is poetry with a rhythm or sound to it. So there you go. I lied about not reading. There you go. Anyways, we got a lot more coming your way. And the next song that we have for you guys is by a very beautiful, beautiful vocalist who unfortunately isn't with us anymore. Well, we'll give you more information about her after the song. This is Aaliyah with More Than a Woman. Yeah, More Than a Woman, Aaliyah, great song. Now, More Than a Woman was a huge hit when it was released. It sold about 2.95 million copies in the U.S. alone, and it reached number 2 on the UK singles chart. Now, Aaliyah was also known for incorporating diverse genres into her music, such as R&B, pop, hip-hop, and Latin music. And as we heard from this previous song, you can tell what I'm talking about. Now, like I said before the song, she sadly passed away back in 2001 at the age of 22 in a tragic plane crash incident, but she still remains in our hearts with her music, and I hope she's resting in peace and of course smiling because we do play her music here very often. Now moving on, we're going to wrap up the first half of our show. A little change of music, of course. We went from Aaliyah, but right now we're going to go to Smash Mouth, and the song we got for you guys is called I Just Wanna See. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3 with your boy Brian Jew. The second half is about to begin, and of course, it's Monday, so we got Jump Up and Get Down. For those of you guys still stuck in your Monday blues, we're gonna wake you up, and don't be too sad, you only have 2 more days, and then it's the holiday, y'all. So stay tuned if you want to find out what songs we got for you guys. But for now, a word from our sponsor, which is LGU+. Alrighty, y'all. Are y'all ready to jump up and get down? Because that's what we're here to do, to make you guys get cray-cray. And as usual, we've got a list of uplifting, energetic songs for your Monday mornings to pump you guys up. Now, even though the week is very short this week, we need some energy to boost ourselves to get through the day. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm your daily dose of coffee or caffeine. And the first song we do have for you guys is a throwback track from way back when, a UK group. Of course, back then, during this time, we had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, but in the UK, y'all have 5, and of course, they were big, because in America, we heard some of their songs too, and the song we guys have for you guys right now is called When the Lights Go Out. That was When the Lights Go Out by 5. Now, 5 is a British group that was formed back in 1997. And the interesting thing about this team was the team that managed the sensational British girl group Spice Girls. They launched this boy band back in 1995 or 7. And of course, you guys know the Spice Girls was debuted or came out in 1994. And it seems like this management team really wanted to lead the trend of British pop around that time. Anyways, this song actually reminds me, of course, of the Backstreet Boys. The same, the drum kit sound in the background. And I remember when the song first came out, me and my friends used to joke around. I'm like, the lyrics are, baby, when the lights go out, baby, come to me. I'm like, first of all, the lights are going to go out. It's dark. She's going to bump into a wall, hurt herself, and then there's nothing romantic going to happen. So you should have been like, before the lights go out, we'll dim the lights, come to me. I know all those lyrics are probably too long, but I mean, I was young, trying to make a joke out of the song. Anyways, we're moving on to other songs for you guys right now. And of course, you guys know the theme kinda. It's kinda old school, pop, boy band, boy girls, or girl groups. I said boy girls. Girl groups. And there could be groups out there with a girl and a guy in it as well. So stay tuned to find out which songs we're gonna play for you guys. But right now we have 2 songs for you guys. We got Shampoo called Shiny Black Taxi Cab, and of course LFO with If I Had a Dollar. Yes, that was LFO with If I Had a Dollar. Right before that we had Shampoo with Shiny Black Taxi Cab. Alrighty, we got more songs coming your way. And the first of the two, we have Who Do You Think You Are by the Spice Girls, written by the group members Paul Wilson and Andy Watkins. And the song is heavily influenced by early 1990s Euro pop and has a disco-style beat that kind of resembles the music of the late 1970s. The lyrics are about the superstar life and how sometimes we can get trapped in the world of fame. Then we have M People's Sight for Sore Eyes. Now, this song actually starts with a gospel-esque harmonized warm-up by the backing vocalist and accompanied with a building piano with lead vocals by the unmistakable voice of Heather Small. Now we can also hear elements of house music in the chord progression as well as in the 4/4 beat. So you won't be able to resist dancing along to the funky disco sounds. So with no further ado, check it out. This is the Spice Girls with Who Do You Think You Are and M People with Sight for Sore Eyes. That was Sight for Sore Eyes by M People. And guess what, y'all? That is the last song for the segment. And we're going to get the last song for our show for you guys shortly. Just want to say goodbye, quick goodbye. Hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. And I'll be here again tomorrow, same time, same place. And the last song for you guys is by Cisco, Got to Get It. And I'll be back tomorrow on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin'. This is Brian Juice signing off. Peace.